when anime main characters make legendary entrances.
Luffy facing the three admirals is the first one off the top of my head.
Just please don't show the nigga fighting them, because I'm only on fucking episode 12.
Ace in his execution is one of the most chilling moments of the Marineford arc. To give some context here, what we have is Luffy bravely making a seemingly unthinkable entrance, crashing in front of the three admirals, some of the strongest characters in universe so far. This guy has no fear. We don't see an ounce of quit or wavering in Luffy's eyes. He's determined to get the job done, and it doesn't matter what enemies stand in his way. He's gonna save Ace through hell or high water. The expressions of the admirals and Luffy say it all. Just like the three, I found myself impressed at our protagonist's tenacity. It served as the perfect cliffhanger when he straight up deflected and shattered Aokiji's attack. Business is about to pick up, and with Whitebeard setting his own plan into motion, the wait for the next episode became nothing short of agonizing. Weekly watchers know the feel, and we must thank this impressive sequence of events for that. Then we have a newcomer to the Shonen Circle, Jujutsu Kaisen.
There is no fucking way this soundtrack is in this damn show. This shit is hard as fuck, I'm not gonna lie.
The moment I'm talking about is Yuji and Todo's entrance in saving Maki. You know, when Hanami decides to make his presence felt and tries to make an impression at the expense of Maki and Megumi. Then Yuji and Todo drop down from out of nowhere, starting out one of the best fights the show gave us. This scene built up anticipation for the upcoming battle. After seeing the two fight and take each other to the limits, it's finally time for them to take on a powerful foe together. Now, the writers did a great job in building to this moment by giving the two a good amount of time battling and
Hold on. Should I watch this? Because it's a straight hand-on-hand combat. I kind of like this.
You can really feel a growing senior-junior bond growing between Yuji and Todo while they battled, and now the stage is set for everyone to see the fruits of that bond. The greatest bonds are forged in battle, yes, but they don't necessarily have to be done in fights to the death. As you can see, some of the strongest and most anticipated ones can be born out from battles filled with respect and growth. It's literally an entrance, but boy did it give me goosebumps the way it was presented. It's indeed Shinra saving Tamaki. Compared to the previous moment where Yuji and Todo's appearance elicited a feeling of excitement, this one was more of vindication. It really hurts seeing the whole build-up to the scene, don't you agree? Poor Tamaki deserved none of that, and we get an entire minute or two of her getting stomped and broken down. Then, it's time for the heroic devil to make an entrance. Despite his sinister smile and profile, Shinra comes crashing down, being the greatest hero that our kitty needs. That stomp felt extra satisfying, and Shinra's smile when delivering the beatdown was just the perfect expression for that moment. And then time stood still, and
this nigga's a demon.
Tamaki convey a side of her that she never had shown before. This is Shinra's knight in shining armor moment, and it's when the bond between the two of them started developing for real. The way they did Tamaki's expression was so good too.
Hello, my boy.
Naruto coming back to save Konoha must be the defining moment in the middle portion of Shippuden. A hero makes his heroic entrance at the perfect time, and this time it's usually when all hope seems lost. When it's well executed, it doesn't matter if you can see it coming a mile away, you will cheer. That's my experience when Naruto returned in Saint.
I ain't gonna lie, this did give me some chills, bro. This gave me some chills, bro.
Is an understatement. After a long battle which saw many wounded and many casualties of pain, we see the entire city leveled by the power of pain. Seeing a lot of our old favorites drop against him felt painful, and it seems there's no one that can stop him. That's when this epic moment happens. Naruto, now in Sage mode, comes back with the Toads in tow. A returning hero, the last hope in the face of certain doom. It's one of the staples of storytelling, but its effectiveness is one of the reasons why it never seems to go out of favor. And with it being Naruto, of all people, makes it all the more better. The same Naruto that was ostracized, belittled, and bullied by a lot of the village residents. That context makes this the true culmination of his long journey filled with trials and tribulations.
Black covers. What the fuck? Is that a fire bat? arm made of ice.
But a second or two is all you need to establish multiple things. In this case, the most important one would be the bond that the Black Bulls share with one another. They may have their differences, but when push comes to shove, this is a squad of Fireforged brothers that will defend each other till the end. I like how this also comes at the end of Finral's defeat. We spent a long time seeing Finral getting looked down on and belittled, and it seems that the anime wanted to drive home the point that despite his demeanor, Finral's really a nobody. Then with his day of reckoning about to come, who else better to come to his rescue than the ragtag group of baddies called the Black Bulls? Looking at how serious and off character everyone seems to be acting, you know for sure that Langris messed up big time. The look on Luck's face says it all. It's an extremely tense moment that serves to ease the tension after having us go through the emotion of Langris and Finral's backstory. As an embodiment of the cool, edgy character, Alucard has that role locked up. Everything about him screams that 2000s brand of awesome. Dark, overpowered and violent, but also an amusing side to boot. The guy just radiates too. Here's a reminder that this vampire is also the purest embodiment of evil. There's no better way to show it when he finally releases level 0, leaving a whole...
What the f... Was that the KKK?
With the visage of level 0 Alucard looming over you, the only thing you can do is let go of all hope. Fall into despair in the face of the force that's about to consume you. That, dear viewers, is what this scene does so hard to convey. And
what am I looking at, bro? You got the shit that I just said, and then you got the fucking...
Couldn't have thought of a better way to do it. With him on their side, why would Integra even need an army like all the other battling forces in the show? Alucard himself is enough, and this entrance more than highlights that fact. He alone is a one-man army.
This gotta be hell.
Purest manifestation of the horrors that lie beyond human comprehension.
Yup, it is hell. Oh, no mind. Is this a...
Finally, Ichigo's entrance at Karakura town. Yeah, it's been a good streak of Bleach features in my videos. Obviously excited for the final arc that's about to be animated, but before that, I want to take you back to what everyone thought was the final arc, the Decide segment of the fake Karakura town arc where Ichigo makes his heroic entrance. Now this moment, it has it all. It comes off an emotional send-off of a popular character. The scene gets backed with the hard guitar.
A lot of people saying this show is good. I might give it a chance, but bro, why the fuck is there an angel right here on my screen right now?
It has Ichigo with a whole new appearance, and you just know that an ass-kicking is about to commence. It captures the hype of the final showdown against Aizen perfectly, and the succeeding fight lived up to the billing if you're in for a satisfying reverse of the fates. It's not even close to a back and forth between two fighters, honestly. Aizen deserves it though. Seeing Aizen break down as Ichigo easily outs all of his attacks felt so good after he spent complete arcs being the smug snake that he is. There's no better entrance to someone who's primed to take down a god than this one.
I don't know if I'm ever gonna like that because you got devils and angels having swords. That's weird as fuck, bro.